Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm just checking in because I got quite a bit done today in the garden. So let me see. It's my little garden book. Kind of hard to do this by yourself. Okay, so I just graphed out my garden here, what all I planted and the date that I planted. So you can kind of see, well, if it's not dated, I planted it today. I need to go back and write the date on some of those. And then I have all of my raised beds plotted out. And then, so here, this right here is a fence that I have. I'll show you here in a second. And then my vertical garden, basically I'm just going to use that as a kitchen garden. So, and keep that from blowing away. We got over here is basically, you can see the rows. This whole row right here is onions, and then I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't paying attention to where I was planting, and so the middle that was supposed to be the walkway, this whole row is onions too. And then this row is all turnips, carrots, and potatoes. Oh, there's a few potatoes over here too. And then I have a whole entire row right here of lettuces, different lettuce, and then spinach as well. This row right here, well shoot, what did I plant there? Oh, we planted lima beans and black eyed peas and some green beans in that row. And then right here we planted our corn and our beans, and our corn and some green beans. That's why it's wider like this. Now next year, I didn't plan far enough in advance, so next year I want to plant the Three Sisters, which is a Native American way of growing corn, squash, and beans. Really almost any vining plant works good next to corn, but mainly corn, squash, and beans is what they do. And so what happens is the corn grows, you plant the corn and let it get a couple of inches tall, and then you plant the beans next to that, and the beans will vine up the corn. And then a week after you plant the beans, you plant the squash, and the big squash leaves will shade the ground and prevent moisture loss, and they all grow together. Oh, and the beans provide lots of nitrogen for the soil, so that's really, really good. And then this last row right here is okra. The whole entire row is okra. And then, I don't know, Chris kind of got off on his tilling or something, but I have a little patch right here that I can plant with something. I haven't decided what. It's pretty, the water kind of stands in this end of the garden for some reason. We're gonna have to put some sand or something in there. And then I finally have little bitty baby carrots coming up. So my little baby carrots are starting to come up, and I showed you guys some of the onions. Oh, I found a potato that had sprouted today, so I have my little potatoes coming up, and some more stuff there. Now these raised beds, they collect the water in them, and then you can open this drain and the water that has filtered down through the dirt and the compost comes out, and you can use that to water the bed again. Or I've been taking it inside and putting it on my seedlings, so that sure is helping a lot, I think. And then so this is those raised beds, and all we did was we took a piece of chain link, a gate, and put it up on the back of there. And I'm gonna plant my peas up there, and beets and turnips and some other stuff. And then down here I think I'm planting cucumbers. And then I've decided in the tires I'm going to pull that second layer off and put it down on the ground, and then I'm going to plant all tomatoes and peppers in those. And I have access to a ton more tires, so I'm going to just, as many as I need, I'm going to put my tomatoes and peppers in those. And then I won't be able to completely plant my vertical bed yet until I have all my starts in the house, and when they're ready. But I'm starting to get some true leaves on my little seedlings in the house, so oh, and let us just talk about my first run on my freeze dryer. Was an epic failure. I put liquid eggs in there, and that probably would not have been a failure, except that I pushed a button and skipped several steps of the process, and the eggs literally exploded inside the freeze dryer. They were puffy, exploded eggs. It was horrible to clean up, but I cleaned it up, and I will try again. So, but I just wanted to check in. And oh, I'm a little miffed, I have to say. Walmart canceled my greenhouse. I'm not getting my greenhouse. I don't know why they let me order it when it wasn't in stock, or maybe it's because of all of the issues with shipping right now. I don't know, but they canceled it, and they're issuing me a refund. So I have to try to find a different greenhouse. But anyway, that is that. I think I'm going to go in the house and rest and relax for the rest of the day. Love everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.